أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أرحب بكم إلى حلقة التالية من سلسلة دراستنا النحوية. Welcome to the next episode of our lesson series on Nahaw. Al-Mada, the subject, Al-Nahaw, Arabic syntax. Al-Mawdu', the topic, Al-Mustathna, exemption. Al-Mustathna, exemption or removing. Al-Mustathna is taken from the root word istathna, meaning he has exempted. Yastathni, he is exempting. Istithna'an, exemption. Mustathni, the one who has exempted. Mustathna, the one who has been exempted. Istathni, exempts. La tastathni, do not exempt. Ala wazni istaf'ala, just like istagfara. Okay, mustathna simply means the exempted name from the action, the name that has been exempted from action. You call it mustathna. Al-istithna, exemption, has three components. Al-istithna, which is the masdar of istathna, has three components. Three parts. One of which is mustathna, the name that has been exempted. Number two, mustathna minhu, where the name has been exempted from. You call it mustathna minhu. Then we have adatul istithna, the tool for exemption, the instrument for exemption. I take it again. Mustathna, the exempted name from action. Mustathna minhu, where the name has been exempted from. Adatul istithna, the tool for exemption. For instance, when I say Ja'a tullabu, the students have come. Illa Zaydan, except Zayd. The mustathna from that statement is Zayd. The Zayd has been exempted from the number of students that came. So at-tullabu is regarded as mustathna minhu, where Zayd has been exempted from. So now adatul istisna, that is Zayd. Sorry, is illa. The tool for exemption is illa, except. Allah ka fahimta. Okay, mustathna by definition, وهو الاسم, it is a name. وهو الاسم, it is a name. Al-madhkur, that is mentioned. The name that is mentioned. Ba'ada illa, after illa. Nahaw, for instance. Qama al-qawmu, the people have stood. Illa Zaydan, except Zayd. It is qama, not qam. Qama, not qamu. That is ajwab. Qama al-qawmu, the people have stood. Illa Zaydan, except Zayd. Qama is fi'lu madi. Al-qawmu is the fa'il. It is also mustathna minhu. Illa is adatul istithna. Zaydan is mustathna. Mansubun bi fathatin zahira. فأركان الاستثناء ثلاثة. فأركان الاستثناء ثلاثة. The components of the istithna, which means exemption or removal, ثلاثة are three. Number one is mustathna, the exempted name. Mustathna minhu, the name where the where something has mustathna minhu, where something has been exempted from. Mustathna minhu, where something has been exempted from. Then we have adatul istithna, the tool for exemption. Now ahkamul istisna, the rules of al-istithna, which means exemption or remover or removing. Number one of the principles is ujubu nasbi. Ujubu nasbi, the necessity of nasbi, that is fatha, or accusative case. Ujubun nasibi. There is a principle in which to give fataha to the mustathna becomes necessary. How is it so? In kana al-kalam, if the statements that comes qabla, before illa, taman is complete, mujaban and positive, or muthbatan and positive, both are the same. Now, for instance, once the statement is complete and positive, so the mustathna must carry fataha. Example, ja'atullah, the students have come. Now that statement is complete. Illa zaydan, except zayd. So illa is adatul istithna'i, mabniyun ala al-fatha. Zaydan is mustathna, mansubun bi fathatin zahira. لأن الكلام تام موجب, because the speech has been complete and positive. Is complete and positive. رأيت طلاب, I have seen the students. إلا زيدا, except زيد. إلا is أداة الاستثناء مبني على الفتحة. زيدا مستثنى منصوب بفتحة ظاهرة لأن الكلام تام موجب. Next example. سلمت على الطلاب, I have greeted the students. إلا زيدا, except زيد. إلا is أداة الاستثناء مبني على الفتحة. زيدا is مستثنى منصوب بفتحة ظاهرة لأن الكلام تام موجب. Then the second principle is jawazun nasbi. The second principle, jawazun nasbi. Jawazun nasbi simply means the permissibility of fataha. This is the principle in which given fataha is permissible and not to give it is also permissible. There is permissibility of the mustathna to carry fataha and also not to carry fataha. In kana al-kalam, how is it so? In kana al-kalam, when the statement that comes qabla illa, before illa, taman is complete, manfiyan and negative, mujab positive, manfiyu negative. I came yesterday, that is positive. I didn't come yesterday, that is negative. Now example. Ma ja'a tullab, the student have not come. Or ma ja'a tullab, the student didn't come. Illa zaydan, except zayd. Ma ja'a tullab is manfiyu, is negative statement. Okay, illa, okay, zaydan is mustathna, mansubun bi fathatin zahira. لأن الكلام تام منفي. We can say illa zaydan or illa zaydun. Both are correct. Ma ra'aytu tullaba, I have not seen the students. Illa zaydan, except zayd. We can say illa zaydan. Okay, illa zaydan. We can say illa zaydan by considering it as mustathna. We can also say illa zaydan by considering it as maf'ulun bihi, because the name before illa is also mansubun, carrying fataha. Okay, ma sallamtu ala tullab, I have not greeted the students. Either illa zaydan or illa zaydin. Both are correct. Why is it so? لأن الكلام تام منفي. لعلك فهمت؟ فما شاء الله. Now number three principle. على حسب العوامل, according to the agents. على حسب العوامل, according to the agents. What are the agents? For instance, when I write جاء الطلاب, the agent there is جاء. Ja is telling us to give duma to tullabu, because tullabu function as the fa'il, the doer. Or inna loha, the agent there is inna, telling us to give fatha to loha, because that is their grammatical function by giving fatha to the noun that comes after it. Okay, ja'a and inna are the agents, or even ala harf al-jarri. Okay, the principle says, in kana al-kalam, if the statements that comes before qabla illa, before illa, nakisan is incomplete, manfiyan and negative. Now example, ma ja'a, no one has come. Illa zaydun, except zayd. When we say ma ja'a, no one has come, what are we expecting after ma ja'a? We are expecting fa'il, which has to carry dhamma. So in that case, we give doma to مستثنى. ما جاء إلا زيد. We say زيد is مستثنى مرفوع بضمة ظاهرة لأن الكلام ناقص منفي. Another example. ما رأيت, I have not seen anyone. إلا زيدا, except زيد. ما رأيت, I have not seen. What are we expecting after ما رأيت? Definitely we are expecting مفعول به, which has to carry فتحة or فتحتان or فتحتين. ما رأيت, I have not seen إلا زيدا except زيد. Okay, زيدا is مستثنى منصوب بفتحة ظاهرة لأن الكلام ناقص منفي. Last example. ما سلمت, I have not greeted anyone إلا زيد except زيد. What are we expecting after Allah? We are expecting اسم مجرور, a name that has to carry كسرة. So زيد is مستثنى مجرور بكسرة ظاهرة لأن الكلام ناقص منفي. لعلك فهمت. إعراب ما تحته خط. The إعراب or the grammatical analysis